Now, this economic news isn't going to please Donald Trump, the White House. Earlier today, the Federal Reserve decided to keep its benchmark interest rate unchanged. Jerome Powell is proving to be a thorn on the side of this administration. How do you see that relationship going forward?
Well, it's interesting, really, because two members of the Open Market Committee dissented and voted against the chairman here. That's the first time that has happened since
Wow.
1993. So what Powell is doing is definitely controversial. You know, he says he's concerned about inflation, especially he's worried that the tariffs might create inflation. You know, that's just wrong. Tariffs cannot cause inflation. They don't increase the money supply. You'll see selective increases in the prices of certain products. That'll depress the demand for those products to some extent, and some consumers will choose to buy other products instead. That is not inflation. And so it's hard to avoid the feeling that Powell is really trying to be a thorn in Trump's side, but I don't think it's going to last. I think before the end of the year, we're going to see the Fed cutting interest rates.
Now, before you go, we've heard that White House envoy Steve Witkoff is off to Israel. This is the first trip in almost 3 months for him. One US official told Axios the president wants to know more about what the humanitarian situation in Gaza is in order to know how to get more assistance to civilians in Gaza. John, how significant is this trip and what assurances will Witkoff be seeking?
Well, first of all, Donald Trump is a staunch ally of Israel, and that has not changed. I think what's going on here is that Witkoff wants to check out the situation in Gaza, where there's talk about starvation and so on, investigate it. And I think he's going to come back and report that the problem is being caused by Hamas. Hamas keeps shooting people who are trying to distribute food or trying to receive food. That's the problem, and I think that's what he is going to report to President Trump.
So you don't see any fracturing of that relationship between America and Israel?
I'm pretty sure not, Rita. I mean, Donald Trump is a solid ally of Israel. Mike Huckabee, the ambassador, was quoted on that earlier today. He said there is no daylight, there is no change in the relationship. It remains as strong as ever.
John Hinderaker, we always love having you on this program. Thank you so much for your time tonight.
Thank you, Rita.